For a while now, it's felt like the world of AI and music has been a total war zone, right? On one side, you've got these incredible AI tools that can create a full song in, like, seconds. But on the other, you have artists and record labels basically fighting for their lives to protect their work. Well, what if that whole battleground is about to become a major breakthrough?
That is the big question we're diving into today. Is there actually a future where this amazing technology and human creativity don't just, exist in the same room, but actually collaborate in a way that helps everybody out? I think the answer might surprise you. Okay, let's get into it.
So here's our roadmap. We're going to start with the AI music war, then look at the huge shift from conflict to collaboration. After that, we'll break down how this new kind of deal works, why it is such a big deal, and finally, what it all means for the future of music.
To really appreciate this breakthrough, we have to understand the battle that came before it. At its heart, this has been a massive clash between technology and copyright, and it all boils down to one specific, kind of controversial practice.
And that practice is called data scraping. Just imagine AI models acting like giant vacuums, sucking up millions and millions of copyrighted songs from all over the internet, all without asking for permission. Then, they use all that music to learn how to make new songs. You can see why for artists and labels, this wasn't just unfair. It was a direct threat to their entire livelihood.
And that brings us to a massive, industry-shaking shift. Just recently, Universal Music Group, we're talking one of the biggest names in music, period, announced a huge partnership with the AI platform Udio. And this isn't just some truce, it's a completely new playbook for how this is all going to work. This chart lays out the before and after perfectly. We are literally moving from a past filled with lawsuits and constant conflict to a future built on partnership and actual licensing deals. Unauthorized data scraping gets replaced by authorized legal training data. And, this is the most important part, exploitation is giving way to real compensation for the artists.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but how does this new model actually function day to day? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this agreement because it's essentially the blueprint for what a legal and ethical AI music world could look like.
It really breaks down into 4 pretty simple steps. First, UMG opens up its gigantic catalog of licensed music. Second, and this is key, Udio agrees to train its AI only using that authorized data. Third, they're planning to launch a subscription platform in 2026 for all of us to create music. And fourth, the crucial piece of the puzzle, artists and songwriters actually get paid when their work is used by the system.
And look, this isn't some free-for-all. The deal has serious safeguards built right in. We're talking about fingerprinting technology to track every piece of content filtering to stop misuse, and a totally closed ecosystem to make sure only licensed music gets in. As part of the whole thing, they also settled all their past legal disputes, essentially wiping the slate clean and starting fresh.
Okay, so that's the how. But what about the so what? I mean, why is this one deal so incredibly important? Well, its impact is going to create a ripple effect across the entire music world.
Let's start with the people at the very heart of the industry. The creators, the artists, the songwriters themselves.
For them, this is an absolute game changer. It creates a brand new, ethical way to actually make money from AI. It protects their music from being scraped without their say-so, and it gives them a legitimate seat at the table, letting them be a part of AI's evolution instead of just fighting against it from the outside.
Now, let's zoom out for a second and look at what this means for the broader music industry as a whole. This partnership is basically a blueprint for the future. It shows every other label and AI company a way forward that doesn't involve spending millions on lawyers. Instead of battling it out in court, they can build structured, fair licensing deals. This could even lead to the industry setting its own rules for AI, regulating itself before governments even have to step in.
And of course, what does this all mean for you? Whether you're just a fan who loves listening to music, or maybe you're an aspiring creator yourself. This is a little taste of what that future could look like. Pretty soon, you might have access to these amazing tools to legally create your own songs or remix music by your favorite artists. And you can do it all knowing that the original creators are being respected and paid. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that new platform in 2026.
So as we look ahead, what is this deal really signaling for the future of music? I think it signals a deep, fundamental change in how we think about all this.
It all comes down to this really powerful idea. The war might be ending, and a totally new era is beginning. One where technology isn't there to replace human creativity, but to amplify it. An era built on cooperation.
Honestly, this deal feels like just the beginning. It's opening up so many new possibilities, which kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. What do you think is next? We would really love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. And hey, if you found this explainer useful, it would mean a lot if you'd like, share, and subscribe to the Everyday AI Podcast channel to stay on top of all the latest trends. Oh, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks so much for watching.